Leanne with Litterbox Refresh here, and we're going to show you how we evaluate a tree. Now this tree here, it was donated to us, so it's not a client. If this was a client's tree, we would take their lead on how we would restore this. This tree looks pretty good fabric-wise. All the fabric is pretty much good as new, and we want to remain sustainable, so we're not going to replace anything that doesn't need it. Again, if this was a client's tree, we'd listen to them. Now all this fabric is pretty much good as new, just needs a nice wipe down. That we did notice when evaluating some of these poles, there's a little tear here and another one on this pole. So it's looking like these get a lot of action. So our tactic here is probably going to be cutting off the fabric of all of them so they line up nice and replacing all of this rope. Now that does bring us to the rope aspect of these trees. We don't like to replace if it doesn't need it. We really want to make sure that we are restoring and not adding more waste into the world. Just a little more sustainable is our method. For example, this rope, perfectly fine. We're not going to replace that. This one, however, has definitely gotten a little more action, and we do want to get this tree to a good home, and we want to make it look pretty much as good as new, so we're going to go ahead and replace that one.
All right, so Leanne has laid out what we're gonna do with this tree. So my job is gonna be to first just take off all of the string from each of these poles. We don't need to go over all of them with you, but I'll just show you like kind of my process for doing it. Sometimes you have like a strand like that that's already coming out, so it's easy to just get started. And as you do it, you just kind of roll it into a ball. Sometimes they have glue there, so you can just kind of pull it forward. And we're just gonna keep unwrapping.
The goal is to do this fast. You want to get fast at this. The only way to make money in this business is time is everything. The faster you go, you roll it up in a little ball and you keep going.
Now there's two techniques for getting staples out. Normally on a tree like this, staples are normally just at the very bottom. You can see them here. So there's a staple here. There's staples around it. They obviously stapled into the fabric here, but you can pretty much just pull them out. And because this is a cardboard tree, if you're careful like that, there's a little bit of a technique to it. You just kind of pull forward on it, pop them out like that. You also, if you need, you can use this, but it takes you more time. So it's good to get this technique down. So I'll show you one more time. Here, come around this way so you can see this. So you're gonna use the string, pop it forward. So that just came right out because we're at the very bottom. So this is where I would just pull them out here. And there's one more right here. So we'll do the same thing for this one. Boom. Okay, and then we get the top. Because there's glue, it's a bit harder to get it into a ball. That's okay.
We're going. Having a good time. How's everyone's day? Okay, same thing with this. Coming into the staples. So.
You don't want to rip it like that because that'll really ruin it. What you want to do is you want to pull it forward. So pull it forward. Pull it towards you, basically. And that one just popped on the floor. Towards you. And one more. Pull it towards you. Boom. One more. Got it. All right. So that is taking the string off the tree. Boom. Okay, so this pole, which Leanne wants us to take off, which I totally agree, like look at that. There's nowhere obvious for you to kind of start this process. So this is where you have a, what are these called again?
Razor blade?
Razor blade, thank you. All right, this is where you have a razor blade. And what you want to do is just find one, whichever one. If you find a looser one, that's great. But honestly, if you just dig into it, that's fine too. Get it back there. We got a piece out. So there we go. So there we go here. Oh, look at this. This is interesting. It looks like the way this one is done is it's all on the fabric. Interesting. So remember, now we have coming into these, so pull out. Pull out. You like pull it towards you. Like that's the goal. Pull towards you. Not this way. Don't try and go like that. Just pull towards you. Got it. And right here. Like that. Okay. This is interesting. Look how they did this, man. See this? This already has fabric on it. I don't even know if it's worth restringing. Do you see that?
Yeah, it just needs a little wipe down.
Yeah, I don't even know if we'll have to restring this. We'll just fluff it. All right, so if you get to the ground, get yourself one of these, little mat for your booty. Really helps. So you can get the bottom ones. Oh, they got this one doubled. Remember, pull out, not in. And look what we did here. Now we're stuck. So, you ever run into a dead end? You got this. You make a new hole for yourself. Oh. Ta-da!
That was a lot, but not too bad. We did want to go over some tools that were used on this tree and what tools that are used on a lot of other trees, primarily the wooden trees is what we do. This one's a little more fragile, so we only used a few tools and mostly Nate's power. So what we used is just a pair of pliers, easy peasy, a razor blade, very simple. This is a staple remover though. This one is actually really handy when it comes to wood trees. With this one, it was pretty easy to just get the staples out by hand with pliers. But on some of the wooden trees, you will be going at it for hours trying to get those out. With this, gives you a lot of leverage. You just whoop, if you wanted to start your own cat tree restoration business or even a Litterbox cleaning service, click the link in the bio below. It'll take you to our free school community. There we can help you start and grow your business. And let's clean up. We missed a spot. Done.